Ben, you guys recently released Frogs in the kind of oeuvre of the Plants and Bugs games that you guys have been putting out, right?
That's right. Yeah. So we just released Frogs. Frogs is a really cute, cozy blind box mechanic style game where you're essentially in these little gacha capsules. Tadpoles are raining down from the sky. You're running around, you're grabbing them, and you're just trying to collect all the rare frogs. You've got some stats you can upgrade, and we're just rolling out features at a really rapid rate. We just released our harvest update, so we now have special eggs. We have a turkey frog, which is an abomination. That's a way to jump scare yourself in the morning. But then we have like really cute, fun ones. My favorite that I have yet to actually find in the game yet, but it's the frogolotl, half frog, half axolotl. It's cute. It's fun. One of the requirements for this competition that was not standard in previous competitions is that you had to include some sort of generative AI.
Yeah. Interesting.
So we used an AI skybox. We have one AI frog, which the prompt was, give us a frog that looks like it was designed by AI. It is grotesquely hilarious. It's got a frog face on its butt, and the limbs aren't attached properly. It's got every foot has a different number of toes, but it's very funny. And we use a little bit, on the back end for coding. What did you guys wind up?
For sounds mostly, and then I made a Route 66 sign.
Nice.
To be fair, I was really scraping to try to find things to use it for because we were pretty well set, right. And then we're like, oh wait, we forgot about this requirement. So yeah, it was kind of like, okay, we'll come up with 4 sounds and the sign, and hopefully that's enough. So
tell us a little bit more about Kart Clash Racing.
Yeah, so we were working on a game called Kart Clash, which is just kind of hybrid between Mario Kart battle modes and Twisted Metal. So that's what we're actually really excited about, and that's really, really polished. What can we make that's different enough, but we can kind of utilize some of these things to kind of make it easy? And so we're let's just make a racing game. We can tie it in later. It'll be fantastic. Probably the best I've felt about a game since I've made my first one, Pirate's Life. Nice. Just as far as initial confidence, it's probably the most polished game we've made, honestly. There's just so much talent and heart that went into this one. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about it. And there's so much expansion opportunity. And I think it'll do exceptionally well on mobile. It's the first game that we've made that's actually really feels really great on mobile, and not was a VR focus first. But we secretly did make it VR during the process. So that'll release Monday as well. So we're really excited about it. Yeah.
What were some of the things that you took with you from designing your first game into designing Kart Clash that you kept in mind when you were building it?
Oh boy, I think it'd be hard to put it as one just because I had zero experience whatsoever before. Mm-hmm. Probably the biggest thing was just getting really good at just sitting down and being is this actually really, really fun? That's the most important thing. Everything else comes after. You can sit there, you can over-engineer systems, progression, all these other things, but if the initial just I'm having fun, I keep finding myself just playing this mechanic, having fun, then that's everything to start. And then you get to engineer all the systems on top of that. So that's the biggest thing.
Tell us a little bit about your Pirate's Life game that you had mentioned also. Have you been working on updating that for mobile as well, or how does that look?
No, that was that game. There was a lot of people on that game. I'm very grateful for everybody that contributed to that one. We've spent probably 4 months on that world. We asked a lot of different people for help. We, took a bunch of scripts, of things that we didn't know how to do, and we tried to mash them together just to get things to work. And I mean, it's held together with duct tape, man. We were using PPBs on update. It was terrible. There was a lot of things that were wrong about it. But it was really popular when it released. It was buggy, but it was the first open world game with an item store with items that gave you abilities and stuff. So it was really cool, in that regard of how different play styles everybody could have in this open world RPG. But as far as making it mobile friendly, no, we might as well just start from scratch. It is just so deep. We haven't even thought about it. We haven't really been updating it just because so much of it is it's so far behind. We would rather make a new game on the new studio. So
one of the games that we were talking about in our last episode that we think will probably end up getting ported over to the studio is Spin the Bottle. So is that kind of, on the horizon, you think?
We'll see. Obviously, it has to be eventually. It's a matter of when. It's not a super complex game, but we have so many systems and things integrated in it and things that people work for, and it's a matter of how all that transfer. Will people be able to take everything that they own over to the new one? So there's a lot. It might be better to make a spin the bottle too.